Hi everyone, it's SabrinaJean. I hope you're all doing well. I want to bring through some messages for you, but first, I'm curious how many of you have been seeing synchronistic numbers like 555 or 654, or maybe you've been seeing 1111. Have numbers been starting to show up more frequently for you? Because they have for me as well. So, on my own spiritual journey, I have discovered the meaning of everything and what it means for me, guiding me on my life path, which is ultimately what brought me to what I'm doing now, right? Offering readings or Patreon or coaching inspiration for anyone who is looking for helpful information or the way forward. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that I've been experiencing some huge shifts in my mentality, my consciousness, and so I'm the kind of person who can say I'm experiencing my astrology transits because, in fact, when the universe started waking me up around 2010, 2012, I started becoming aware of all these other synchronicities and the changes that were happening on the planet. And in a nutshell, this year so far, this month, oh my gosh. Last year, I had a lot of significant breakthroughs, but this month so far has been over the top. So if you're feeling over the top on your journey too, then please do know that you're not alone. But I wanted to bring through some messages from the universe to explain or describe what we're all experiencing right now as a collective. And so this should bring through personal messages for each and every one of you as well. Let's just start with the meaning 555. Generally speaking, when you see this number, it usually means something is changing or shifting in your life. Expect the unexpected. It might be a change that you don't see coming, but at least your spirit guides or your higher self is bringing you, fair warning, letting you know they want you to prepare for something that is unfolding for you and change. But also, 5 is asking you to pay attention to your sensitivities too. And before I sat down to record this, I just went to the Oracle and I asked the universe to give me some cards to show to all of you. Oh, and I'm just now noticing even this one, 32, adds up to the number 5. I almost feel like this light is cracking us open. How many of you feel like your bodies are being squeezed or something is being cracked open to reveal its truth, but it's also something that maybe you're feeling challenged or encouraged to let go of or to release? What's happening here is there's an expansion of energy, and in the least, I have to admit I'm an energy healer. I became a Reiki master a long time ago, but it was more for my own personal reasons because I was ready to tune into something greater than myself, and that's where I began. But the energy on the planet is also expanding and ripening. And for some people, it's a feeling, it's a heaviness. It could be a heavy or deep emotion that is trying to come to the surface, right? The light is cracking us open and, making us vulnerable or asking us to become more vulnerable or visible to other people. But I love the fact that there's also this message. The first step has been taken. You have asked for help. So I wonder if this is another reason why you were called to my Pick a Card channel, right? I love the fact you have the number 37 here as well, which it adds up to the number 10. And usually when I refer to numbers, sometimes I talk about personality because numerology does create your personality too. But 10 in numerology, the 1 represents your mind, your creative ideas, your thoughts, with the 0, which is the 0-point field. And you're about to see a Pick a Card reading that I just recorded this morning about what's changing over the next 5 days. So I want to prepare you for, this could be an energy shift, it could be energy healing or releasing, something that's trying to crack you open, something for you to pay attention to over the next 5 days. It's a new awareness. So I try to follow the Mayan calendar, the I Ching, the Pleiadian calendar, the universal calendar, the universal energies. And honestly, for the last couple of years, I've began a Pluto transit through my 12th house, which I'm still trying to figure out. I'm still trying to figure that out. So if any of you are born with Pluto in the 12th house, well, it might be something that you were born with. But if some of you are experiencing the transit, it really is a total life changer. It's a total life changer. So I just want to say thank you for supporting my YouTube channel for all of these years, or especially if you are new to my channel, because I do appreciate your support. And my channel is changing too, because I'm being restructured in order to start speaking more of the truth. It's the best way to say that. But let's just go back to the cards really quickly, right? I think what I really want to say is that there's nothing that you are experiencing that I am not able to understand or to help you to heal or work through or to release. These things happen for a reason. We all came here with our own unique purposes, and we all have our specific place. We're all playing an important role in the world, navigating these changes. So what's crazy is that it's almost impossible to understand every person's individual path, because it's unique and it's specific just for that person. That's how special you are, too. I just want you to know this. So this energy is going to become stronger. For some, it might feel more liberating, but if you aren't comfortable, if you don't feel already grounded or anchored within your own self, then these upcoming energies might make you feel a little bit of confusion or uncertainty. So let's just pull, I want to pull some more cards. Actually, I want to go to this deck. So universal messages for everyone, or at least everyone who's watching, is getting a free personalized message too. Oh, I'm upside down. I think I already was picking up on the fact that this is a cycle moving forward. It's a cycle of expansion. But the universe is expanding, and guess what? We have to expand with it. The earth is part of this whole project. It's like, wait a minute, I thought I flipped it around. That's funny. Okay, so if you've been feeling stuck, it's going to unstick you. If you're not ready to feel free or liberated from anything, it might be uncomfortable for you. Okay. Actually, you have 8 and 3, adds up to the number 11. How many of you have been seeing the number 11 or 1111? Right. And we have another number 1. So consciousness, higher consciousness is cracking us all open. Keep in mind, I feel like what's really important to say here is that for as many light workers on the planet, or energy healers, positive vibration frequencies, as many as those light seekers are on the planet, there's also the opposite, because the earth needs to maintain a balance and duality, because these higher frequencies that we are all navigating right now, what's happening is the universe is shifting the planet, but it's happening at a more slower pace than in the past. For example, the ancient civilizations, let's just say Lemuria or Atlantis, this is not going to be experienced again on the earth. Let me just say that they abused the power and they ended humanity. And humanity had to start over. And this could have been, 12,000 years ago, 2,500. There are so many different timelines. But what's happening here right now, it's more governed, it's more controlled. But The earth has to balance its energy out. There's light and there's dark. It's duality that works with the planet Venus in the bigger picture. So this progress or these changes are moving forward is happening extremely slowly for some individuals, but there's always going to be the opposite of you because there's an opposite of me. So the reason for this is to keep a balance on the earth while the earth is cleansing and healing and raising her vibration. And I'm hoping that this is all making sense. So just as much as there's a reason for the light, there's also a reason and a need for that dark energy as well. It doesn't mean you have to agree with it. You don't have to believe in it. You don't have to surrender to it. It just is there. And so it also is serving a purpose. And all this information that I share, I also retrieve from spirit guides or inner knowing or astrologers. I combine everything that I pick up on and I come to my own realization, right? My own understanding. So, right. So emotions, intensities are being squeezed, right, to the surface of our physical awareness to make us deal with that. A lot of people are dealing with this right now. Oh, you know what? The full moon might be significant as well. So what else does the universe want us to know? And when I'm saying universe, I'm asking the collective, the universal collective, whatever divine collective wants to come through me, right? My cards, my channel, the South Node. So we're releasing, we're purging. The more that you can release and let go of, the better you're going to feel, the happier you're going to become. Oh, the South Node, here's this one as well. Okay. And the more inspiration you're going to be able to align with. Oh, that's a perfect reminder right now as far as daily earth energies are concerned. Over the next 5 days, it's easier for us to transcend, meaning transcend in our practices, our beliefs, energy healing, rising above, spiritual growth, acceleration, to increase the vibration. And this is a solo journey. We all have to take the responsibility for increasing our own vibration. We can hopefully be a positive influence on others, such as myself. That's one of my greatest hopes, is that I can inspire you, or even through the words or the messages that I share. I hope it inspires you, or it helps you release something, or it helps you to feel better. But this is also an individual journey for each soul that is on the planet to tune into. And so the more of us who open up to and tune into the light and the transcendental energies and expansion, the more you're creating a pathway for the others to align with, especially those who are in a lower vibrational frequency that maybe don't know how, they don't see the path forward, maybe they're stuck in the darkness. But the more of us who align with the higher frequency, even just by becoming an anchor for the earth, it is helping the earth so much as well too, as well as other individuals. So in a sense, you, the one who's watching and listening to this right now, you are also creating your own unique portal, timeline, frequency. It's an avenue. It could be a new perspective. It could be a new timeline. You're creating your own just by doing your own work. How fantastic is that? And you're creating this for yourself because you want to, because you feel it, because it excites you, it inspires you. But you're also creating new opportunities for others to be able to tap into that same collective energy on the earth. I hope that makes sense. So you're creating new dimensions, new timelines, new earth realities, every single one of us. And yes, including you. I just got total body chills. So what more does the divine collective want to share? Right, the awareness of many thoughts. So it's very important to pay attention to what you're thinking. Thoughts create reality. And it's super easy to have some sort of a doubt and then be led down that rabbit hole, and it takes you down into the pit of despair, right? From the movie, the pit of despair. And that can really shift energy in a direction that you may not be wanting to go. So it's really important, especially now, to pay attention to what we're thinking, or start at least noticing when your mind starts going somewhere. Catch yourself. You can stop that. You can negate that. You can bring yourself back into this higher source of energy. Okay, the power of love, of course, unconditional love. So this is the universal source, the universal love, the unconditional love of the universe. Okay, the one source. And as these energies intensify, which also includes the solar flares, the coronal holes, the earth shifts and changes, it's creating more opportunities for people to choose to align to a higher frequency. But it's a personal choice too. Not everyone is here to shift. Not everyone is here to wake up. Not everyone is here to heal. Because there's always that duality. There's always that opposite of you. So there's really nothing for you to worry about. The path that you're on will lead you just right. But if you can slow down and pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities, the numbers, you'll realize that that's the universe guiding you forward. Right? How many of you are ready for a new reality? How many of you are ready for a new experience? Honestly, okay, right. Where should I put this? I'm going to put this over here. There's that one, completion. Okay, right, of course. And tuning in. Retrieving the pieces of your soul. Some people are remembering. It's important to tune in. The more you make adjustments to your own dial, your own frequency, the more you're helping the earth. And really, that's all that the earth is asking of you. People are a completely different story. People are going to think what they want. They're going to feel what they want. And really, it's most important for you to tune into your own source, your own intuition, your emotional body. Allow that to crack open, to shine that light within you, to show you the way forward. So again, if you're here, you're listening, this message is for you specifically as well. Nobody is isolated, right? Nobody is left out. No one will be left behind either. However, I think it's important to share that these New Earth transitions are also something that is happening. It's a generational thing. So there are still many generations that need to complete their life plans and their paths and their purposes before the Earth moves into that total new reality. But we're all experiencing these changes and these shifts. So we're right in the middle of the beginning of humanity being reprogrammed. Well, and at least this is how I perceive it. I'm wondering how you perceive it. But if you found this message, if you're listening, if you're watching, this was meant for you to hear as well. You have your own divine plan, your divine path. Do what you need to do, what feels right for you, what feels better. Because as soon as you do and you believe in you, you're going to shift your reality. And the only reason why I can say any of this with confidence is because after 2012, my whole world began to change. And I was kind of thrown into the ocean to swim in this ocean of uncertainty. So I've literally been living this energy and these uncertainties, well, for 13 years now. I shifted my energy. I changed my reality. I aligned, I released, I healed. I've worked through all of my junk. I freed myself from the limitations, the restrictions. I removed myself from those external power structures. And you know what? If I did it, then so can you. I believe in you. All right, this is what I needed to say. Very powerful messages coming through the universal sources. Again, if you're listening to this, if you're watching, this is something that you needed to hear. This was meant for you, too, even as a confirmation. I also want to let you all know that the last few pick-a-card readings that I posted on YouTube, they've been created in this new energy. So if you haven't watched the previous pick-a-card videos where you can choose your own pile, do feel free to go back and scroll through and watch the most recent ones. And I'm going to post the link to those in the description box down below to make it easier for you as well. Meanwhile, I hope you're having a really good day so far, and I will see you again very soon in the next pick-a-card reading. Bye for now.